All right, so look, we record now. Look, this is what was going on, right? So I posted a video the other day, right, where I was talking about people in prison. Now you in prison, and I was talking about prison labor and how that's forced in the 13th Amendment and everything else that went along with that, right? And people on TikTok jumped down my back. They were really like, just they just couldn't understand. They couldn't get past a slave master mentality and understand that even though prisoners were sitting in prison and were doing free labor and slave labor, that the smiles and everything else that those prisoners had on those faces were not the smiles of a free man with a choice. Like they're like, oh well, I was around those firefighters and I was there with those people, and they were happy to do the job and they were this and this and that, right? And it's funny because we're in the 21st century and people are still given the same excuses and rationalizations that they were given for slavery back in what, the 17th century. Like it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. But that's my life. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. Slavery is still in full effect in California prison.
Ex-
And the mentality of California constituents, what they call the stakeholders, you see they just voted against paying to do the job a regular way.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, right? They understand what side that their bread is buttered on, and they're not going to increase the price of incarceration because they need people to fight those fires for cheap and all those other things that go along with that, right? But the funny thing in that for me was that a guy said to me, well, how do we expect for prisoners to get time shaved off of their sentences if we don't put them to work or whatever, right? And it's like, how about we just not sentence them to such extreme sentences anyway? How about the fact that those sentences don't have anything to do with rehabilitation, that they're just punitive? They're punitive and they don't do nothing but make people angry. Look, I did 10,654 days and I'm angry about it. Like, hey, they don't even get it.
And you have a right to do.
Yeah, I got a right to be.
And you
Look,
should be.
yeah, I'm angry about it. Not for the fact of it was that being confined for criminal acts itself is unjustified. I mean, we have to correct people when they're wrong, right? But when it comes to overcharging
Right.
people and inventing fictitious charges and things like that in order to incarcerate masses of people, then no, I don't agree with that. You know, and respects and everything else, my deepest sincerities and apologies to all victims of violent crime out there. It's a lot of things that go on, but those long prison sentences that they're giving out is not changing the fact that crime still exists, that violence still exists. And
Right.
it's just so much, man, just really.
Yep.
But hey, I still haven't had a chance to post that video that we recorded, about Monster, and all that other stuff. The
Right.
the days, you know. But
I'm still trying to get the goddamn pictures. I almost find them this weekend.
all
I'm
right,
gonna
well,
end up just sending them to you because I gotta find them.
all right, well, I want people to be able to see who Rick. I posted this one today though. But what I'm saying, they gonna be like, who is Ricky
Okay.
Matthews? I'm gonna be like, that's my guy from Oakland. They gonna be like, oh, people from up there. Like, man, look, I'm international. I'm all over the place. I'm not just LA, man.